So this morning we're at a cafe called Overgrown Café, and it is beautiful in here. First of all, I got a mango banana smoothie bowl and a latte, and Dave got a classic grilled cheese sandwich and this amazing looking lemonade. We got 2 bikes dropped off yesterday at our hotel, so yesterday we spent some time getting used to them again, because today we're actually driving onto the main island of Bohol. It's about an hour and a half to get to the Chocolate Hills, and then we're also going to be stopping to see the Tarsier Sanctuary and the man-made forest on the way there. Just a quick little pit stop for some sunscreen. It's only 9 a.m., but already starting to feel the burn.
All right, Jess, how was that?
It was good. I think the GPS had said it was going to take us about 45 minutes, and I want to say it probably took us closer to an hour. But I mean, we did stop once for a stretch quickly. There was one part where it got a little bit like narrow, and there's just dogs everywhere, but yeah, for the most part that felt fine. We're supposed to whisper.
It was a good drive.
It was beautiful. And what a beautiful day for it. Like hardly a cloud in the sky. It's our first Tarsier sighting. So, we just finished up at the Tarsier Sanctuary.
It was really good.
It was really good. I've seen some mixed reviews online. There's 2 sanctuaries. This one's actually like the registered sanctuary. There's another one that's closer to the Chocolate Hills that I guess isn't considered an actual sanctuary, but it tends to be more heavily visited because it's along the drive to the Chocolate Hills. So a lot of tourists stop there. But yeah, I've seen a few still mixed reviews on this one about, people being loud and it being too short and things like that, but
It was enough.
I think it was perfect.
We were there for we were probably here for no more than 20 minutes. You watch like a quick 5-minute video, and then from there you do a little quick tour, probably maximum 10 minutes. We saw 3 Tarsiers and 4. I heard people complaining, saying like, oh, they're all at head level, like that's super suspicious. I don't know. There was one that was well placed for us to get photos of. Everything else was like hidden in the trees. So I mean, I think you kind of just, wherever they go to bed in the morning is wherever you see them.
And I think the important thing too is that they only have a very small area where you can actually go walk in and see them. And I do get like there's a kind of a balance between protecting them, which they have this huge like hectares and hectares of area that
150 hectares
that is just undisturbed, but they're trying to promote conservation, and unfortunately you typically have to have.
If you couldn't see a Tarsier, then no one will give any money, unfortunately.
They are so freaking cute.
They're like the size of a large lemon.
They're like my fist.
Yeah. You
They're
think
like
they're
this big.
like the size of a football? No.
Especially from the video we watched,
Yeah.
that made them look like they were maybe like capuchin monkey size.
Yeah.
But they're like super, super tiny with just the biggest eyes. Oh, they were so cool. And yeah, it cost 150 pesos per person?
Per person, yeah.
To do it, and I think it was
Good value.
worth every peso. And the guide was good, and people were pretty respectful. There was a little bit of
Tree shaking.
there was one woman that was trying to balance to come out, And she was kind of shaking the tree a little bit. Don't do that. But people were
I think
whispering
this
and
could
pretty
have.
quiet.
Yeah, I think it went as well as it could go.
Yeah, I think it was good. They're so cute. So yeah, definitely recommend. Oh, so good. So we just drove another 45 minutes or so from the Tarsier Sanctuary, and we've just arrived at the man-made forest. So we just pulled over at the first stop where we saw a ton of other people pulled over. And everyone's just taking photos. Some are being a little bit more reckless than others, I'd say. There's been a number of people that are just start sitting or like lying in the middle of the road, and it's right around a pretty sharp curve. Watched one girl almost get hit, and her friend was just like, "Oh no, just stay there." Crazy. Dave's gonna try and fly his drone. How's it looking, Dave?
A lot of branches.
A lot of branches. Arrived at the Chocolate Hills.
We have indeed.
They're not very chocolatey right now. I think it's because we just came out of the rainy season.
Grass is usually dead, but the vegetation is dead, so it turns brown. Hence the chocolate. Right now it's
Raining a lot. Frequently. So
green hills.
yeah, interesting structures.
Yeah, it's a lot more hilly than I expected.
Yeah, there's like a lot of them.
And it's not very subtle. It's like
Yeah.
crazy.
Do you know what causes that?
No, I don't.
We'll have to look that up.
Look that up.
How long did it take us to get here from man-made forest?
It said 30 minutes. Probably takes about 40, 45. I'm pretty certain that we're driving 20% slower than the speed limit is. The whole drive today was supposed to take us, I think, about 2 hours, let's say, start to finish. And I think it's taken us 3.
Yeah, it's been a bit. Basically, I think this is pretty much our last stop of the day.
It is.
I think, and then we're definitely gonna have to grab some food. So parking was free down in the tourist parking lot. You can't just drive your bike up to the top of the hill. They're doing like a shuttle thing only. So it's included in your entrance fee, and so it was 100 pesos per person, so 200 for the both of us. And yeah, that includes the return journey in a very packed van. But we've got to say, I wasn't anticipating climbing one of them. But I guess that's what you gotta do for the best views. So we just finished at Chocolate Hills, hopped back on the bikes, and now we're heading back to our hotel. But we're going to be passing back through the man-made forest, and at some point on the way back, we're going to stop for some food and something to drink. Now it's just time to get going.
Let's get going. We're not choosing Sprite.
We're choosing Sprite. They're fancy glasses. You have to cheers. Cheers me. So we rode maybe 10 minutes, and then Dave spotted this restaurant. It's called Two Mamas Grill and Restaurant, I think. So we got sweet and sour pork with rice and barbecue pork with rice. They didn't have any smaller bottles of like pop or Nestea or anything like that. So we went with 1.5 liters.
Oh, they had a
And
small bottle.
they had like the little teeny tiny bottles for like 20 pesos, but they're like
a little bit bigger than
but
that.
they're like this big. So we just went for the 1.5 liter, even though I don't really drink that much pop, but it's a hot day. I'm sure we'll get through it.
It's good.
Is it good?
Mm-hmm.
My food came a bit later than Dave's did, so I just started already scarfing it down. Partially from hunger and partially because we want to get going. But I got the barbecue pork. It's pretty good. So we finished up eating our lunch around 3:30 and then started the long, well, I felt like it was a long drive back to our hotel. It took us about 2 hours after leaving the restaurant to get back. And that included 2 or 3 stops for like a minute or 2 at a time just to stretch our legs. We're clearly not used to driving that long on a bike. So as we were driving too, we were noticing some clouds rolling in. So we were really trying to make some time to get back in case it started pouring rain. Today is the first time, I think since we've been in the Philippines, that we haven't seen a torrential downpour at some point during the day. We took a different route back than what we had taken to get to all of the sites today. It was a bit quicker than to kind of going out of our way to go to the Tarsier Sanctuary. And then, yeah, crossed back over onto Panglao and made it back to our hotel, and it was still light out, so that was a win. And overall, it was a pretty good day. It was a long day, but we got to see some pretty cool things. And now we're finishing up the day with spending a little bit more on dinner than we have been. We're at a place called Thai Lang. I'm just craving Thai food again ever since we left Bohol, and I haven't had pad Thai in a while. So I got some chicken pad Thai. Dave got a stir-fried chicken with basil and some steamed rice. And then we got an order of fried spring rolls, and they're rice papers, so I can eat them. So I'm very excited about that.
It smells good. That's quite good.
That's good. Do you want to describe it? It has pork and noodles in it.
I'm so hungry. I could have literally shoes in it. And
That is some really good pad Thai. I accidentally mixed a lot of the spice in.
4 times.
About 4 times. But it's very good. Coming up next, we explore Panglao, visiting beaches, a cave, and some adorable cats in a one-day self-guided tour of the island.